All right, guys, so episode 3 here, breaking par, 9-hole playing lessons. Gonna talk you through every single shot, what I'm thinking, what clubs I'm hitting, what I'm doing, what I'm working on, all the way through the full 9 holes. Hope you guys enjoyed episodes 1 and 2. We're back here on hole 10 at the Bethany Golf Club. My objective today is simple, break par. We're gonna move back a little bit on the tee boxes, so today will be blue tees, a little bit more like 66, 67, so maybe a little bit longer than last time. Let's see how we do. 418. Hole 10, our first hole of this 9. Let's get started here with a good tee shot. So I like kind of right at the pin here. The pin's back left, so a little bit right would be a nice miss. The fairway slopes right to left too, so I like going right at the pin, sort of, you know, playing in my little dispersion like normal. I'm gonna go right at the pin. I'm seeking like a 5-yard cut shot. Good intermediate target, good commitment to where I'm going here. Yeah, and so that's like falls right within my dispersion. That should be right up the right edge of the fairway, and I think should kick a little bit left. So, you know, I hit that like probably 20 yards right of where I was looking, but I'm playing that and aiming that in as that's part of my miss pattern. I really don't miss too far left, so I know, hey, I'm gonna aim here. It's never gonna go left of that, but I could go up to 20, 30 yards to the right, so I play that dispersion. And so off to a good start. Let's see where we're at here for our next one. Should be a good look into that back left pin. All right, so we've got 122 pin, 97 front. So it's 122, I'm a little uphill. So it gives me like 5 yards. That's one of the things I love about the pin golf. Like when I was growing up, I never had a slope on my rangefinder. So I'm always guessing like how much is the uphill gonna affect it? How many yards do you add? How much is the downhill? That's what I love about these rangefinders. Pin's the first one that I've had that's had it. Has a little switch, you can turn it on and off. So now I don't have to guess when I'm uphill or downhill. So it just takes into account. I really like that about this one. So I got 122, I said, playing 125. It's a little uphill into the wind. I got a really good lie though, and the pin's in the back. So the miss here would be like 30 feet short, which would be like 115. So I think what I'm gonna do, a little uphill, a little into the wind, is I'm gonna play the yardage. I'm gonna play like 120 and allow the uphill into the wind, leave it a little short, and try and give myself like a 20-footer up the hill and take long out of play. All right, so we're gonna go kind of right at the number, 122. It's like a 80% gap wedge. Probably about 10 feet right of the pin. Oh, it could be good, man. Go a little, go a little. Oh, it's like half a club short. Right at the end there, I had like a little flyer lie where the grass is going with me towards the target. And I was like a little bit worried about the jump. So I played it like 10 yards, like maybe 5 yards less than I was going to. And I think I hit it right on that 110. So I'm gonna be like 30 feet short. So where I said I wanted to go, that's fine. But had I originally played the number, I would've got a little bit lucky there with that flyer lie. But all in all, that's okay. Let's go see if we can roll one up. Good shot, Chad. Go in. All right, 122. Honestly, I mean, I probably hit it like 100. So I probably got 50, 60 feet. Unless it spun way back, which I don't think it did. I just guessed wrong on the lie, yardage, wind, etc. But I don't know why I put my glove on. Good speed control, and see if we can get this up within like, you know, tap-in range would be nice. So we got a long ways. I'm just trying to get a sense of like where this ball is gonna break as I go. So looks like it's gonna go a little more left up by the hole, fairly uphill. You know, like you take a look at this putt from the side, you can really get a sense of the slope. Like it's fairly uphill the whole time. Probably overall a little to the left. If I could get it within where JT is, like 3 feet from here, I'd be pretty happy. Not overly concerned with the read. I think it's just outside right, but it's all speed control. So I actually like having someone tend it here because I feel like it helps my depth perception. So all speed control here, trying to get a feel for the pace and the read. See the ball rolling up close to the hole. Settle, down, sit, sit. Well done. All right, so pretty good. Thank you, thank you. Is that good? Is that Drew inside 6 feet good? I was wrong. It's like 60 feet short, but really good distance control there. Tap in par. Don't worry about him in the background. Tap in par on our first hole. you know, again, like first hole when I'm going to play, if I can hit the fairway, hit the green, get a par or two, just get the round going, get the momentum going, that's perfectly fine. So we're happy with that to start. Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by our friends at Pinned Golf. In my hand here, I have their new Ace rangefinders, the third model that they've come out with, and it's the absolute best one yet. It's a features-packed golf rangefinder that offers everything from slope, a slope switch that makes it 100% tournament legal, a USB charger so you don't have to buy any of the weird batteries, a crystal clear HD LCD screen, tour level accuracy, and much more. Guys, you hear me talk all the time about feedback. You need video feedback when you're practicing. You need yardage feedback when you're playing. And the Pinned Golf Ace rangefinder to me is absolutely the best quality and price of a rangefinder that's on the market. I used to pay twice the amount for a rangefinder that worked no better than this one did, and it's something that I think is non-negotiable in all my students' hands. The Pinned rangefinder. Use promo code Cogorno, C-O-G-O-R-N-O, and save $25 off. We'll put the link down below. We're on hole 2. Which is hole 11, our second hole for the day. We're on number 11, hole 2 for us. I think it's 350 from like here. So I'm gonna call, but we're at like probably 330, 340. A little uphill, but we got wind off the left. It feels like with a big bounce, we could probably drive it close to the front, I think. Maybe not, maybe it's a little ambitious. But a little short wedge shot. So I'm gonna aim just inside the left edge of the fairway. That gives me the full fairway width with my little right miss. So I don't want to aim down the middle. That to me brings right into play. I hit the ball right here like 1,000 times in my life. So I'm gonna go inside left. I'm gonna paint a good picture here. I'm gonna allow for a little cut and a little bit of right movement. Same swing feels as normal. Arms feel a little bit lower, a little bit more wrist bow. Really good visualization of the ball starting on the line that I want here. Oh, Chad.
Something like that, Eric.
Chad, that should be good.
Oh, that's nice.
That should be down there pretty good, man. We should be in good shape there. That was a good one. It's like those holes where you always hit bad shots on. Like this hole, number 11 at Bethany Uni for me, I've hit right, like in episode 1, literally 1,000 times. I don't think it's exaggerated. So like on those holes, I really got to dig in and like paint a different picture than what I'm used to, because it's just so easy to default back into that. So that should be good. We should have a little wedge shot. Let's go knock one close here. Give ourselves a good birdie look. Okay, so we hit a good drive here. So we're probably in like the 30, I would say we're in the 30-yard range. Now with where this pin is in front, I have a little backstop behind it, but I don't really want a downhill putt from there. I'd rather be putting, honestly, probably pin high to the right. So to me from here, there's probably a little more room than I think, but I'd like to fly this maybe 2 yards on, maybe 3 feet left of the pin, and just kind of let it run up. So this is just a medium height sand wedge shot that I'm seeing landing just past the front and then rolling up kind of pin high just a little bit to the right. Kind of like that, but that's a little long. So I like hit it a little harder than I wanted at the bottom, a little more speed, but it's probably 6 feet past the hole. So all in all, not a bad shot there. Be a little bit to the right. One of the things, if I'm walking up to the green, I don't always go behind the hole as a second read. Some guys go like in front of the hole and then behind the hole. I don't always go behind the hole, but if I'm running up to the green like this and I can see from the other side, I'll take a quick look. Almost always, like the first thing I see from behind the hole is the right thing. So I got this from this side, kind of just inside left edge, breaking a little bit to the right. So we'll go look behind and see if we can confirm the same read. All right, so we're thinking right to left here a little, huh? Right center? Yeah, I think right center. Good start line. Just roll the ball end over end. Good start line, right center.
Yep.
All right. Chad almost got me with the early call, but
Really early.
we got away with it. Left edge. Honestly, I changed my read from behind the ball. I thought it was going the other way, but sweeped in the left, made it. Nice birdie there on a birdie hole, 1 under through 2. Let's head to the third hole. So we got 427, hole 3 for us, which is hole 12. Kind of straight downhill, par 4. Right is the miss here. I got a church steeple in the back. I kind of like just left of that right bunker. Little wind right to left. This is just a normal driver, nothing real fancy here. So same swing feels. I feel my arms a little lower on the way back. I feel a little bit of wrist ball on the way back. Feeling those in my practice swings and my actual swing. So I'm going just right at the church steeple, probably right at the church steeple, kind of right center there. Play my miss pattern, normal swing, nothing too fancy. Hold it up against the wind a little. Just good commitment on what I'm trying to do. Right at that church steeple. Right like that. That was good. That was just like I hit it right where I painted it. Like when I go play, like I don't hit the exact shot that I picture all the time. Maybe not even the majority of the time, but I pick targets where my miss patterns, within. And then if I can get on the roll and I hit one like that, that's good. But that's really the anomaly. The point here is I know I'm never going to hit like anything way left. If I miss, it'll be a little bit to the right, and I pick a target that plays within that dispersion accordingly. And that would be the lesson here on hole 12 at Bethany. 125. A little too soft. Yeah. So we had a good tee shot. We have 125, but it's a little bit downhill and it's a little bit wind right to left. So this fits my eye pretty good. I feel like I got just a smooth 120 number. Keep it a little low, so I don't think it'll be affected that much. And I think we can land this just shy of the pin. So I actually want to land this 120. I'm going to play it like 115. I'm going to go at those big trees like 10 feet right of the pin. It's a 115. So that's a grip down 1-inch gap wedge for me. Kind of just above shoulder, just above shoulder. 115 right at that big set of trees there. 115. I think it should be good. Get down. Sit. Sit. Oh, it's gonna spin all the way off the green, I bet. Son of a gun. That's like new Bethany versus old Bethany right there.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, that probably was like 20 feet short left and now spun all the way off. Yeah, I mean, I hit that right where I want it.
With 3 yards of bounce, you were probably.
Oh, perfect.
You were here at one point.
I wanted 120.
What golf ball are you using?
Honestly, I landed it right at 120 where I wanted. I thought I'd finish right here. So, I don't know if that's poor whatever on my part or just bad luck, but just watch that chat there, man. It's gotta go. Go! 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 I feel like right off the face, I like wimped out on that. Uphill, right to left, maybe 10, 12, whatever feet. I think it's kind of like it right on the edge here. I'm not gonna give away the hole. I keep it inside the hole and just focus on getting this started on line. All right, good save.
Nice.
Got away with one there, thanks. Really, from that second shot at 125 downhill, I wanted to land at 120 because I thought from there it would pitch up. I landed at like 120 right where I wanted, so I hit exactly the shot I wanted to hit. So to me, that's like, was goal accomplished. I wasn't planning on it spinning. Really poor first putt, but you make the second one, that's okay. 1 under through 3, moving on to a uphill downwind par 4. So let's go hit another good tee shot. Hole 13, hole 4, 3, I think this is right at 400, 398, 400, uphill, downwind left to right, generous fairway. I like aiming right at the pin, and that gives me about 40 yards. In fact, I might actually go left. I changed my mind. Because I can hit it past these trees if I go left. That bunker's not in play for me. That little tree is in play. So I'm gonna go at the left, just inside left edge of the green. That gives me like 40 yards of fairway to work with. I wanna try and hit about a 5-yard cut, but I'm going left edge of the green. Same feels. I feel my arms a little lower, wrist a little bowed during the backswing. Good commitment on that ball pattern. Let the wind ride it a little bit. Commit to that spot. Get an intermediate target. Yep, that's good. That's about exactly what I'd expect from there. So again, like that ball ended up curving maybe like 20 yards right of where I was starting, where I wanted. But with the wind, with the uphill, with the cut, play the pattern. If I'd aimed down the middle there, I'd have been in the right rough. But play the pattern. Thank you, gentlemen. That's good. Uphill a little. So I'm going to play it right at 110. JT hit a nice little low shot. I'm going to go a little higher than that. I'm going to assume that spin back on the last hole is kind of a fluke. So this is just like a stock sand wedge, kind of smooth 110. I'm going to aim between his ball and the pin. Really just short, kind of straight uphill would be an ideal putt here, but I'm going to go 110 between the ball and the pin there.
Still okay.
It's not going to spin off the front again.
No, I'm staying there.
All right, so I probably have like 40 feet uphill. My wedges have been, other than the last hole, on 10, and last time too is like short. So I don't know if I gotta like check those distances or if I'm just not really going all the way after. It's just gonna high and floaty again. That's an area of opportunity I see as I'm playing where I gotta go do a little practice with my wedges, flight them down, kind of re-get my distances going as we start the year. So where I can take a gap wedge there, do kind of chest to chest. I just haven't practiced that yet this year to feel comfortable with it, but I'm seeing that's a shot I gotta get back in the bag. Kind of for the first 3 quarters and then right to left at the end. So I think it's just outside left of the hole. Getting the speed right here. So feeling good speed. See the ball rolling up by the pin. We'll tap in. Go! Go! Oh man, I felt like I hit that hard too. All right.
Yeah, a little more work than you wanted to.
Yeah, it's like grinding on this. I mean, we've just done that. We've, a couple episodes now, I've had that like 90 to 120 yard shot that I float up into the air, So next time I'm going low. I'm gonna redo that system, get the JT system in, pull every wedge a little left, but get the distance right. I know. Yeah. All right, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 holes in, 1 under again, I don't want to have like a 50 footer that I got to grind on a 2-putt on every hole, but I'm hitting the driver really good. I will get those wedges figured out so I'm not losing my mind over that. So let's see if we can hit a good iron shot here and get a par 5, see if we can hit some good shots in here. All right, we got hole 14, 175 pin, a little left to right. I think I'm gonna play, you say 170 to the front, Chad? Yeah. I think I'm gonna play it kind of right at the number, 176. There's room right. Did they remove the bunker on the left?
Yes.
Okay, so there's kind of either side, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go at that big tree just left of the pin with just a normal 175. Maybe airing on 170. Yeah, we'll play it right at 175 at that tree and let the wind kind of bleed it back towards the pin there. Hit it right like I want it. Let's see if we got the distance right. Deep. How long did you guys play that?
I played about 180.
Huh.
I think
All right.
we're just over that ridge. I don't think we're
Okay.
back in the green.
Hit it good. Hit it right where I wanted. I played it 175. It was like a little 3/4 6. So we'll see. All right, so we had 175, little wind left to right. I had a 6-iron. I tried to hit like a little 80% 6-iron. I hit my 6-iron like 190, but I was just trying to hit like a little 3/4 shoulder to shoulder feel. And I think we went a little long. So we're gonna bring 2 clubs. I always bring my sand wedge, 56-degree sand wedge, and my 9-iron just in case I want to do a bump and run, and then the putter. So let's go see what the lie looks like, what shot we want to hit. I probably flew that, probably 190. So I guess a little bit of a wrong club. On these putts, Mary, I try and walk up halfway point from the side to get a scope of like, all right, I'm downhill early, then I'm kind of even, then I'm down, then it's really down by the hole. Like from the pin to JT is fiercely downhill. So it's gonna pick up speed at the end, and I'm just getting a general sense of slope, lots of feel here again. And if it doesn't go in, where I'd rather putt from. So pin high, just to the right, Leaves a nice easy putt, but you know, I'm trying to get this within tap in range. I'm not gonna fall in love with a line here. I'm mostly concerned with speed, but I wanna get a general line here. So it's gonna go left early, right back at the hole. I think it's pretty much at the pin. It kind of evens out. So then I'm just focused on the good speed control. I do think it'll be fast at the end, but I gotta get it there. I'm getting a good feel for the speed.
That is overall fabulous.
All right, thanks. All right, so a little right. We're through 5 holes. 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good shot there, you know, a little long, I'd be okay with that. Decent lag putt, good par. 1 under through 5. Par 5 on the next one, should be gettable in 2, so we'll go hit a good tee shot. This is hole 15, par 5. We have, in the rough here, second shot, 181 with the slope playing 170. To the front is, yeah, JT, you're just in front there, bud. It's 170 to the front, 181 pin. I got a perfect lie. I'm a little downhill, 170 front, 81 pin. I like a 160. Yep, me too. I'm gonna play mare 160, and I'm gonna play 160, which I think will fly in the low 170s, which I think will fly on the front edge of the green. So the place here is 160. The pin is middle right. Not a huge difference where you miss here, really frankly. So we're gonna play 170, just a smooth 170. And I'm gonna go between JT ball and the pin. So I'm essentially aiming right at the middle of the green. I'm aiming about 10 feet left of the pin here. 160. Gosh, sit, get down. All right, so long right, I was uncommitted over that whole thing. Kind of in between what shot I wanted to hit. I should have stepped off and restarted that and painted a good picture. I didn't have a good picture in my mind. I was kind of feeling like this was too much club, so I kind of wimped up at the end. I pushed it to the right. I'm gonna try and get that up and down for birdie, but that was a good example too of I gotta get a little bit better and clear in the shot I'm gonna hit. Don't hit the shot until I'm 100% committed. So a couple good lessons we're learning here, myself included. All right, so kind of the same thing as normal for me. Uncommitted bad shot there, right, if we're being honest. I always go up 56 degree 9-iron putter. So depending upon my lie, depending upon what I feel like over the shot, those are the 3 clubs I'm gonna chip with. Never just go up with 1 club depending upon the lie, the shot, how I'm feeling. So let's go take a look at what that looks like. So perfect lie. I've got about 5 yards off the green and then maybe 15, 20 to the pin. So if we walk up here together and I'm looking at this whole thing is uphill. I've got way more green to work with than I have fringe to carry. So I could hit a sand wedge here. Let's see over here, Mayor, if we can kind of give them a side angle a little bit. I can hit a sand wedge here and fly it halfway up, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I've got way more green. I'm uphill. I like a 9-iron here. And I'm gonna walk up and kind of see like, okay, there's my ball. Here's the pin. Maybe if we can get a full angle from back here. So if they could see this. And I'm just trying to pick out where I want the ball to land, where is it gonna be rolling up, and then where I wanna putt by. You can go up, Chad. So looking by the hole, hey, is there any area I'd rather putt from? Anywhere I don't want to putt from? Not really, just want to chip it as close as I can. So this is just like a 9-iron bump and run, like putt style shot, really. Just trying to get the distance control good. Yeah, chip in here would be good. Dissolve some sins. So we're just going 9-iron. This essentially is like, I feel like I got a putter in my hand. Just see it rolling up there, just like 17 last time. Stand closer, grip down, putter grip.
Maybe.
Do it, Chad. Roll out.
Oh, he had it.
All right, good line, a little short. Not bad there. All right, Mayor. probably 3 feet left center. Chad. Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, it's like an 8-iron in. Hit a good chip shot. I would be okay with that chip shot. Very not happy with the chip or the second shot to there. Not happy with that. Par there's tough. So that's a tough one. But we're 1 under. We have 3 holes left. Let's head to par 3. All right, Mary. We got hole 16. 7th hole, 190 pin, 175 front, right to left. So I'm gonna play it at like 185. So 185 for me with a little right to left wind is just kind of like a smooth 6-iron. So I'm gonna go like, 80% type of 6-iron here. I'm thinking this will land somewhere in the range of 85. So that's 15. That'll be maybe 20, 30 feet short of the pin. Even with the pin, to me, it'd be a really good shot. I'm going left edge of the little pavilion back there, so pretty straight with just maybe a little draw to it. Really try and echo the same shot I hit on 14. Hit a nice one right on my line there. So just seeing that, recreating that shot.
Drawing.
Sit.
15 feet
Sit.
left.
Stay there.
Stay there.
All right, so if it stays there, that's not bad. Yeah, 30, 35 feet, uphill left to right. Not bad. Not a bad shot. Take that.
I'm gonna hit it on.
Yeah, not bad. Okay. That is okay. When I'm coming up for putts, the ball's rolling the slowest when it's nearest the hole, which means the majority of the break typically is going to happen at the end. So, it's always a good idea to walk up a couple feet short and just get a sense of how the ball's going to break at the end. Because again, that's going to be the majority. When you hit a 40-footer, you hit it, it's the fastest in the beginning, so it should break the least, but it'll break the most up at the hole. So just to get a sense of what it feels like up there. But this is just a speed putt. Probably another one of that 35-foot range. So not a bad shot, really. This is uphill, left to right, then back, right to left. So all about getting the speed good. I think it's about a couple inches outside left from here. So just good speed.
Cozy it up there. This side of garbage can. That's about what
Yeah,
we did.
yeah. Thanks.
Get here, JT. A little Sammy Davis, Sandy man here.
So,
If we can
there's a big difference too with my score so far. Where like, I just missed a 3-foot on the last hole, but we can put that aside. We're 1 under through 7, and I've had a lot of putts. How many so far? On 10,
that was a good putt.
12, 13, 14, 16, where I had like a 30, 40, 50, 60 footer, but I was able to 2-putt, right, and get the speed control on those longer putts now. Speed control for me is one of my strengths. Typically, good up and down. So I don't have to like practice my speed control all the time because it feels good. I need to practice my short distance. The point is, a lot of people from that same approach distance, if I were to hit that, let's say a 10, 20, 30 handicapper, would 3-putt or more from there. So I'm able to keep that score down to 1 under, even with those long approach shots, because of the speed control at the putting. So if you're not able to do that, I would increase the time in that area, because you can make your scores look a little better than you're playing like I'm doing right now. Hole 17, we just said, I got Chad's divot from his practicing with the driver, painting a nice visual for me there. Pretty good, little pre-shot visual. Into the wind from the left. I got a big tree kind of down the middle here. Same thing, kind of 5-yard cut, nothing fancy, same shot as normal. I got an opening between 2 trees in the back that I'm gonna go between. And just normal driver. Same feel, so arms feel a little bit lower, more around me. A little bit of wrist bow. Good commitment. Yeah, should be good. Thanks. All right, so I hit that like right on the left edge of the line I was looking. Solid shot, little cut. Should short iron in here. Now this hole, last time we played, episode 1, if you guys haven't seen that yet, I had like 130 and floated little pitching wedge. I've done that a couple times today. So I'm going into that thinking like if I've got that sort of shot, I'm gonna keep it low, underneath the wind. Let's see if I can pull it off. This is like normal me playing, feel good with my wedges. I'm looking at this red pin from 113 licking my chops. Right now, I'm not like 100% confident in my wedges yet, but I'm gonna try and get into that mode of normal and hit it. I'm gonna play it right at normal, like 115, but just flight it down a little bit. What do you got there, JT?
I got 116.
Flighted gap wedge?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Closest to the pin.
I'm trying to play a shot that was not in my repertoire. Usually my 120 gap.
Uh-huh.
The 120 gap is the perfect club. Like,
Just to flight it down?
yeah, so.
Yeah, this one I spun back quite a bit on the last one. It's the wrong club. That's a beautiful flight, dude.
A little bit long. Oh no.
Shorty.
That was better ball.
That ball flight looked great.
Yeah.
All right, Mayor.
It was low.
113. What are we wind-wise here, Chad? Just kind of,
I can't tell.
not much.
Shot was so bad, I think it's playing at least 120.
Think so.
I hit that 115 at least. I think, even if I chunked it.
All right, 115. We're at a low gap wedge. 115. Now, last time I did this was hole 12. It spun way back, but I don't think this will spin way back. Do you guys? I don't think so.
No.
So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fly it pin high. Into here?
Yeah, but not much.
All right, so we'll fly it hole high and assume it's just going to go neutral. So a little bit lower than normal, 115 gap wedge. Not super, not way higher than the trees there. Oh God, it's just a terrible shot, JT. Oh man, I gotta spend some time here. That's just brutal. So I got the distance right. Just like 115, tried to hit a low one, completely shut my body down. Arms went by. Pull hook. Not good. Gonna try and reset here. So I've got my ball's down by the rough there. I've got probably 10, 15 yards to the green. Then I've got another 10, 15 to the pin. It all slopes downhill to the pin to the right. So I'm gonna try and hit a medium trajectory shot. Yeah, it lands a little bit, maybe 2, 3 yards onto the green surface and then runs down. And really from here, if I have, you know, inside 8, 10 feet from here, I would be pretty happy with. So we'll see if we can pull it off. Maybe up there by the pin. Good one, JT. Yeah, it was about a yard short, and then it came up too short. I think I had the right idea. I just landed a little short in my upslope.
And back to the right.
I like a cup outside left.
Yeah, if that's what you're feeling.
All right.
Standing over the ball and you feel like it's gonna go left.
Yeah. I'm gonna go just inside there. Yeah, it kind of really like turns off of there. I'm taking that one, it's good. All right, so that's another disappointing one, really like that par 5, and then this one with that wedge shot. So bogeyed that, so we're back to even. But we do have 1 hole left for breaking par, so we birdied the 18th hole on episode 1, our last one. See if we can birdie that, get under par, and finish strong. All right, Mayor, we have hole 18, last hole, 432. Thank you, sir. 432, we're even through 8. This is a tee shot that fits my eye, little downhill right to left, downwind left to right. I got the pavilion back there, the pin's middle right, so I'd rather be hitting from the left side of the fairway. So I'm gonna go at the left edge or the right edge of the pavilion with a little bit of a cut shot, just normal driver, same feels. Arms feel a little bit lower, a little more wrist bow, nice cut shot off of the pavilion. Yeah, like that. There we go. Thank you, sir.
Put your head
So that should be good. Little cut shot. That was another one, sort of like 12, right? Where like you picture one in your mind and you pull it off. So we need like a good iron shot. A good wedge shot here would be nice. So let's go close it out strong. Driver money. So we have 117 to the pin, a little bit downhill, a little bit downwind. I think we can fly it pretty close to the hole. So I can play it, let's call it 115 in the air. But with the downhill and the downwind, I think it's gonna be more like a 105 shot. So this should just be like a full sand wedge shot. And I'm gonna go right at it. See if we can finish in style here. Chad almost just killed JT. Cat-like reflexes. So I'm not going low, right? So on the last hole, I had that 115 low shot. I gotta do a little work there on that. I'm gonna just try and go, this is gonna be a little higher, but we're gonna go pretty much full sandwich on this one, see if we can hit one close. Stay there, stay there. All right, so that was kind of a nice yardage for me. Like my smooth full 56-degree sandwich goes 110. So that was just kind of like a nice 110, probably just short of pin high to the left, maybe 18, 20 feet. Not perfect, but birdie putt in the last hole. Let's go try and make one. All right, so hole 18, ninth hole of the day. Looks like we have maybe just under a 20-footer downhill left to right. Gonna be a little careful with the speed, but one will roll in, so see if we can finish in style.
That one right come back. Won't come back.
All right, no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. All right, guys, so episode 3, breaking par, back 9 Bethlehem, shot even, sloppy with the par 5 and that last shot, but still shot even. Some things I got to work on with the wedge is going a little bit lower for sure for next time. Controlling the distance control a little bit better. Some of the putting obviously inside 8 feet, but hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, there'll be a new breaking par talking you through all the shots. Leave your comments down below. If you guys did enjoy this, click that gray thumbs up button. Thank you guys for watching.